Oh my god! Santa kill! Santa! Oh, if that Leona went for me, they would have killed us. Damn! My ultimate. Oh, Evelyn. Nice, good dragon. Good job, Scary. That doesn't hit. Oh my god, that hits me? That actually hits me? Damn, what the hell? It doesn't actually feel like Renata's good at peeling. I think Renata's peeling literally comes through her ultimate. I don't feel like she can like shield someone all that much because it's obviously an AoE shield, so like you can't like pocket shield someone. I don't really know if this Q does a lot to peel. Wait, oh my god, I revived because Evelyn. Oh my god! No, you know what? Kinda tea. What the fuck? Evelyn revived me. Oh my god. Period! No period! That's... I think this is the first successful revive I've ever had. In the past, like, in all the 5-6 games of Renata I played, I think this is the only successful revive I've had. Because every time it's like, oh, you died, then like you don't get an assist or whatever it is, like whatever. Or like they burst you down, right? So, you know what, it's cool and fun, but I think because it's like not something that happens all that often, I wouldn't say it's broken or anything, right? Like, Renata again, but this time no glacial. You know, the thing about Renata is that I don't really feel like she can be that flexible with your builds, like honestly. Like, I can't really think of what else you could possibly build on her. I mean, maybe I would have to try her out more. But it doesn't seem like you can go beyond the, like, standard Enchantress, like, AP. It just feels very, like, boring and same in that regard. I guess you could try build her like Swain. What does Swain build? Never mind, no. I was thinking like because they're like mid-range. Probably not. I don't think I'll experiment with Mainstone. I don't think Mainstone will do well.
All my parents left me was my now it's worth millions.
Definitely in a number. Like, I would value cooldown reduction, but that would just mean like your normal Enchantress items. Yeah, it feels like very exact like Nami. Therefore, I could go like 700 AP build on Nami, and that's fun because of her passive, whereas this is like not really. Because her ratios aren't really that amazing. Yeah, I really love that my E like gives me a shield as well as like being able to poke. What is that action skin? It looks ugly. Oh, I missed! Let's... oh. Oh my god, I missed my E on him. I'm so rusty, I'm so bad, Jesus. But you know what, I'll take that trade. Because at least my ADC lives and like can get the CS. If I eat the Akshan as well, maybe he would have died sooner? Lock it on Renata. Maybe if I was dressing a Katarina. I don't know, just very... Doesn't seem like they had that much flexibility on this champion. Which, maybe I might get bored of that because you all know I love like experimenting. So I wonder if I'll get a little old with... my passive didn't do that much at the start. I feel like 4 to 2 damage. Like, an extra 4 damage now. Not Everfrost. I talked about Everfrost the other day. Everfrost is not good on support. And it never will be. You heard it here. Everfrost will never be good on support. But if anyone was around for yesterday, does anyone want to explain or repeat what I said? Like why Everfrost doesn't work on support? And why it never will? I think it's really hard to proc your shield on your teammate in bot lane. It's more like easy to proc their shield like AoE should in mid game and late game. But in this like bot lane dynamic, your duo partner is not going to be standing in front of you to be able to like proc such a thing, I feel. Oh fuck, I suck if I wanted that. Jesus. Is that a mana? I think we can win. I don't even care if the jungle is here. You know what? I should have pulled her into me instead of trying to go for the stun. I think that stun was useless. But it's not very long. It's like 0.5 second stun. Like honestly, I don't think there's actually a time you would ever try to stun someone unless you're pulling them towards yourself already, like in the moment. Or like sideways. I don't think you would ever push them away to stun them. Like ever. Like that's so useless. Oh yeah, eyeshadow, thank you. You know what, next time I might even try Frostfire Gauntlet. Maybe, we'll see. I'm actually not too sure about that. I don't actually think going tank is the way, but you can always try. Okay, AP Recon. Let's get this. Listen. And yes. You do not go Everfrost in support. Oh. If only I went for the hook. I wasn't too sure if I could actually land it on my ping. Okay. Wait, how did I push him there? Okay, AP Recon. I thought I pushed him into me, but like, you're like... I think if you spam your ability, like it makes it push in a weird direction. But yes, if anyone's wondering about... Oh my god, like... 71 damage. My passive is so good for Baron and Dragon. Like, do you see this gold, like, yellow 71 damage? Like, that's for my passive. It's actually so good. Like, there's no cooldown to it. If anyone's wondering, like, the Everfrost thing, I always say, like, if you're ever wondering, like, does this item work on blah blah. So if you, before you ask me, does Everfrost work on Renata, or does Everfrost work on Lulu, does Everfrost work on Nami, whatever, ask yourself who actually builds Everfrost. Not like who normally builds Everfrost. Like, and this is how you learn if you actually want to put in the legwork. And I'm not really gonna do it for you, but you can do this for literally any item, every champion, everything. Like, so you write down who normally goes Everfrost, and you'll see a pattern. So you'll most likely write down like Sylas, Ari, and Vega. You would write down those, and you're like, okay, so what is common between Sylas, Ari, and Vega? And when you do see them playing Everfrost, like, what do you normally see, like their playstyle or whatever? You would notice that whenever they have Everfrost, it's because they're one-shotting people as well. Or they actually kill people and they do damage. They never go Everfrost simply just for crowd control, which is why it would never work on support. You never go Everfrost Lulu, you never go Everfrost Nami, because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything just because you snared them. You need to kill them. And you can't kill as like a Nami AP. Or like, sorry, not Everfrost. Like it doesn't matter if you stun them, that's not the point of Everfrost. The point of Everfrost is to kill. Like you still want pressure. Ah. And if you don't believe me, you can try Everfrost Renata for yourself. I keep saying this, like to always try an experiment for yourself, because you girls do ask a lot of the time, like does this work and blah blah blah, and at the end of the day, you need to try it out for yourself. There's no point in just like listening to me. Like explain it if you don't actually have experience to like... They want me. Like, hello. There's no point in like constantly asking without trying. So try it out for yourself. You'll see Everfrost Renata won't work. Okay, next time I'll pull her in. Nice. Is that a mana? Oh, the Gangplank art. Unfortunate for the Gangplank art. I hate global ult! I don't know if my E actually shields people if they're directly behind me. I'm not too sure. I didn't think it would, but... Oh, I guess so. There's like the circle here, so maybe yes? I think so. Otherwise, what's the point of having the circle? Right? Like, if they're just around you. Maybe so. Yeah, I guess it's like Brawl. We can always try here. See if it hits a minion wave. If I stand in front of a minion. No one around. Let me go back. Come here. The Q is just... It's not like Thresh. Thresh is a lot longer on his Q, on his hook. I feel like it's easier. What the hell? He like flopped. Hello? What the hell? That guy. He's like ran into me. It's a lot more easier to get picks on Thresh, and it also... Like Thresh's CC is also like more valuable. I feel like this like Swain hookery moment is not as I'm tanking. Nice. The Swain hook, one you can go through minions or go through people. And I think it's about the same range, I'm not too sure. I feel like Swain's hook is a little bit more reliable. And it like roots them and then it hooks them. Whereas this is like purely a... Oh wait, no, it does root them. Never mind, never mind. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm not doing it correctly, the pull. I think maybe I'm pulling them too soon. Like I should wait a second or a bit for the root and then you hook them. Like that, and like you just wait a bit. Because if you pull them too soon, you waste the root duration. So every second count or every millisecond, a little difficult on my ping. That soon is gonna ult me, I just know that for sure. Does she have good AP ratios? She does not. You do not want to go full AP. I talked about it in my video. In my Renata video, you do not want to go AP on her, like full on AP, like death cap and all, but again, if you do not believe me, try it out for yourself. And even if you do believe me, still try it out for yourself, like still play AP. Renata, and I can assure you it won't be good. Yeah. She wants me, I know this Sona wants me. Oh, my shield just was able to like get that kill and save me. Let me go back. I can't really push this in time for me to... Wait, the ability is called Handshake, I just realized. It's called Handshake. I guess this game is a Staff of Flowing Water. 2 people can use Item Sensor, 4 people can use Staff of Flowing Water.
Godlike.
It's Mythic. I mean, I've only done Mandate just because like I'm just reading it, and I think Mandate's the way to go. I actually genuinely do not see the others working like at all, which is a bit. It's like it really is truly a bummer. Like I really don't think she can flex all that hard with her kit, which makes things a little boring, or more boring, should I say? I want to try Frostfire Gauntlet next though. I don't think it'll be good, but you know, testing is fun. I feel like the hitbox on my Q is a little thicker than what it is saying. I feel like I'm somehow landing the hook, when I don't think I should be. Attack on Renata? I did that yesterday, it does not work. You can watch over the VOD, I won't make a video on it. Wanna get a hook? Nope. Her Q kind of looks like Evelyn, like one of her Evelyn skins, like the claw. We nearly have ultimate for the dash. Oh good. Her hook is the same with Swain's hook. It's very similar mechanic. How long does Swain's route for? And does it scale? Because it's only 1 second this route. I don't remember Swain's route being 1 second only, I feel like it's longer. And when you upgrade, I feel like it has more stats when you upgrade, or numbers. Whereas this is just like pure damage, which is honestly really weird that her Q is only extra damage, but maybe because it's her kit being so overloaded, that's why. Oh my god, that Seraphim, like... That Seraphim was trolling. The enemy Seraphim, I saw, she was like standing so far back, like she didn't even auto me. Like if she autoed me, I'd be dead. She literally just pressed her ability thing and ran away. And then the Ezreal like jumped in hardcore to try kill me, which was the right move. But I saw the enemy Seraphim, she was just standing here, like what's the point? It's 1.5? Right, see like, I was thinking like, I swear to god, Swain's snare feels stronger. And I understand Renata's Q like stuns people if you hit it into people. But it's only 0.5 seconds. I don't think it's that amazing. I feel like it's like an extra bonus, like sure if you can pull it off. But it's not like anything I'd be too wowed about. Like I think I would rather Swain. Like it feels like Swain's lane presence is a lot more stronger in terms of like catching potential. Whereas this seems like a more like safer thing. But again, it could be because like Renata's kit is just so overloaded in the sense like everything seems so strong. So you have to somehow balance it out. Nice. Bam! Bam bam baki mam! And he also, like again, like Swain's snare can go through people. Oh, what's that? Again. Haha. Haha. Just going for the shield. Oh no. I shouldn't have ordered the gangplank at the end. Oh wow. Uh-oh. I think we can win it. Well, not if he flashes for me. if the action didn't flash on me, I was gonna live. Okay, man. Hello. I'm struggling that it won't let me sign in PB account. That's okay. Are you gonna play some Rocket today? If you pay for it. Type in exclamation mark auction. Let me get some anti-heal. I probably should have went anti-heal over Self-Flung Water. It's been a while since I've played, like, seriously, and like actually looked at the enemy team to flex. I see the mandate damage? 985. Honestly, I don't think any of the Mythic is insane. Like, I don't actually think Imperial Mandate is amazing on her. I don't think Moonstone will be amazing. I think because Renata is just very, like, a bit of everything type of, like, character. She has a bit of CC, she has a bit of shielding, she has, like, just a bit of everything. It's really hard for a Mythic to, like, be specific to her. Because she's so generalized. Which could be part of a downfall. It's kind of like Nami, I feel. Oh, actually Nami is Imperial Mandate. Or like, maybe like Janna? I feel like Janna is very like, hard to find a good Mythic on her. Oh, I guess Moonstone is good now. With the changes. Or like Tarek? Tarek is pretty difficult to find a good Mythic on him, honestly. But that is generally the case with Wardens. Damn. Okay. Oh no. He's gonna dash to me. Kill him! Nice shield! It's the comeback array! Come on! Period! Hello? Oh, period! That was kinda clean. Hello? Nice. Renata's so fun, love that. There are mythics that are good on Tarek, you just can't afford them. Which ones? I feel like they're all shit. All of the mythics are bad on him. Even Shroud. Shirelles is like, I did my Shirelles Tarek and I honestly think Shirelles is the best one on him because I play him more Enchantress than like a tank or warden. So I think this is like the only one, like where you turn him into Orianna support. Like you literally pretend Tarek is Orianna support with Shirelles. Imperial Mandate, no. Moonstone, no. Even Shard, no. Locket, no. Turbo Chemtech, no. Literally none of this is good. Sunfire, no. Like nothing is good on Tarek. Tarek is not good at tanking. No matter how much, like, even if you had a billion gold, like infinite gold, even if you had infinite gold and you could buy literally whatever you want, going tank, like full tank Tarek is not good. He will never be a strong tank because of his kit. Like mathematically, his kit cannot allow him to be a good tank. It's not possible. None of the supports can actually be good tanks. Ever. It's in the design. If you are wondering why, I have made a video on like why Sejuani's and all that cannot be good supports, and you can kind of like use that video to like kind of backtrack and like use that same logic as to why supports can't be good as tanks. So like you all know that I don't really like giving you girls the answer, like just spoon feeding it. I always want you to work towards the answer, like I would guide you. So if anyone's still wondering like why doesn't Tarek work as a tank? Like, even if you built all the items you wanted, and even if you had all the money in the world to buy the items for Tarek and Leona or Brom or whatever, like, why don't they actually work as a, like, full-on tank? And I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. If you don't know why Leona can't be a good tank, or the keyword is as good of a tank as the other traditional tanks in other roles. If you don't know why Tarek can't be as tanky or Braum can't be as tanky, I'm gonna place my bets that you don't actually know what the other tanks do. So if I were to ask you, do you actually know the numbers on Maokai? Do you actually know what Maokai does? Do you know what Rammus does, and do you know what numbers Rammus has? Do you know what Mundo does? Do you know what Mundo's numbers are? Well, Mundo's a bruiser, but... Do you know what Sejuani does, and do you know her numbers? I'm gonna go on, like, place my bets and say that you probably don't know the numbers. And so until you do know the numbers by, like, Googling it and going on Wiki and doing the homework yourself, the legwork yourself, and comparing the numbers, you won't actually understand why. So I would encourage you to actually look into the other actual tanks, like in other lanes, look into the Wikipedia, look at their abilities, compare it to Tarek's numbers, compare it to Brom's numbers, and you should be able to figure out why those champions are, like, more tankier. So that is your homework. Like, yes, it does require, like, lots of maths and all, but it applies to anything and everything. Like, if you want to learn things, you always just, like, compare and contrast the other things. If you have a question like, can this guy tank, can this guy not tank, can this guy do damage, should I go even shroud on this person, should I go moonstone on this person, yada yada yada. And again, as always, if you don't believe me, if you don't believe, like, why Tarek tank doesn't work as well, or Leona tank doesn't work as well, or Alistar or whatever, like, if you don't believe me, like, actually play top lane Leona, actually play Tarek top lane, actually play Maokai top lane, actually play Sejuani jungle or Zac jungle or whatever. Like, you will see if you actually play it themselves. And I understand some of you guys like, oh, I don't want to play, like, top lane Zac, or sorry, top lane Maokai, and I don't want to play, like, top lane this and top lane or jungle Rammus. Like, those are boring and ugly men and blah blah blah. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, if you don't want to put in the legwork, you're not gonna learn. And no one else is going to put in that work for you. So if you are genuinely wanting to learn and genuinely wanting to know the answers, you got to try things out for yourself and test and whatever. But, you know, if you don't want to put in the work, and, you know, if you don't want to learn, that's okay. But just know that I don't want to be putting in the work for you. So, yeah. Anyway, I will be making a video on that, I believe, the Renata gameplay, another one, because she's quite fun. After playing her more, I feel like I realized a bit more, like, she's not just, like, broken OP. I mean, she is getting nerfed, but I'm starting to see, like, some downsides to her, being that she seems like a very, like, overall, like, jack of all trades type of champion. So I think that would take some more time to figure out if she is really strong or not. And, you know, maybe you guys can try out Renata, whether that be on PV or live service, and see if what I said about her, like, you also feel and experience that as well. So yeah, let me know.